Good afternoon. Beau Nair right here. Wishing a happy 420 to my friends on the east coast of the Americas. But right now I want to reach out to my people down in Brazil. Hey, Brazil, how did I not know? My goodness. Somebody clued me in. They said, man, do you know that in Brazil to go nuts over you? I said, holy crap. So, look, I got to give respect back. So, if my people out there in Brazil, I prepared something in a language you can understand. Ready? Here we go. Meus amores brasileiros, como eu te adoro, como aprecio a gusto sublime das tuas lindas mulheres, seus perinho, seus lombos, brilhando ao sol, e encharcando meu bigode. Sentimento que eu coloquei na música. E se você não aprovar, vai mamar na quinta pata do cavalo. Hey, and if you see Pila Pachasa from Caralho Soroka, tell her I said hello. All right, is that okay? I think you know what I'm talking about. And I think you're ready for a song, because that's what I'm leading up to. I'm going to give y'all a song just for you. This is one of the songs from one of the albums I put out in the recent past. Got my acoustic guitar all tuned up for you. Are you ready? This goes out to my Brazilian friends and really anybody's feeling a little tickled down on the perineum. Today, from me, Beau Nair. It ain't the way I love you, ain't the way I care. It ain't the way your heart beats when I'm never there. Could be the smell of your lawns that makes me faint. All I know, it ain't your taint. It ain't your love. It ain't your heart. It ain't the sound of your tush when you're squeezing out a fart. Oh, it ain't your fist shaking in my face. It ain't your pretty little mouth just running at a pace. Oh, darling, those lips keep flapping, but it ain't the way I love you, ain't the way I care. It ain't the way your heart beats when I'm never there. Could be the smell of your lawns that makes me faint. All I know, it ain't your taint. It ain't your love that keeps me high. It ain't the sound of a queef just ripping across your thigh. It ain't your lips wrapped around my pole. It ain't the hairs that rim the trim of your hiney hole. Oh, I love that hiney hole you got there. But it ain't the way I love you, ain't the way I care. It ain't the way your heart beats when I'm never there. Don't cry, darling. It could be the smell of your lawns that makes me faint. All I know, it ain't your taint. No way. For a big strapping woman, you got a delicate touch. They got me heading for a climax that I love so much. Oh my goodness, darling. Do you know how much I love it? It ain't your love dripping on my leg. It ain't fair, you don't care, I fertilized your egg. Oh, how dare ya? It ain't your tongue doing magic tricks. But I ain't opposed to you giving me a couple licks. How many licks would it take to get to the center of my Tootsie Roll Pop? Oh, it ain't the way I love you, ain't the way I care. It ain't the way your heart beats when I'm never there. Could be the smell of your loins that makes me faint. All I know, it ain't your taint. No way, darling. Oh, it's close second, though. It ain't the way I love you. It ain't the way I care. It ain't the way your heart beats, baby, oh, when I'm never there. It could be that delicious smell of your lovely loins that makes me faint. Woo! All I know, it ain't your taint. All I know, it ain't your taint. All I know, it ain't your taint. But I happen to know what it is. All right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that song is called It Ain't Your Taint. I just want you to know that I'm well aware where all of your love is emanating from. Oh, my goodness. Listen, I just want to come and check in on y'all. Say hello to my friends in Brazil. What's up, y'all? Pretty cool. Meus amores brasileiros. Man. The ladies down there are quite beautiful. It's a fascinating culture to me, too. I haven't dipped in as much. Maybe I should come down. Should I come down and go there on tour in Brazil? Whew. I'm going to get some lombos for sure happening down there. Really good to see y'all, my old friends popping in here. I know that after when this video goes viral, you ain't going to see the comments coming up on here, but y'all say such nice things, and I appreciate it. I don't know all the Portuguese things you're saying, but I'm assuming it's some dirty-ass shit. Oh, man. But Shaquille O'Neal always back for a visit. Good to see you, Shaq. Thanks for keeping your pants on. I like that. Didn't get any dick pics. Oh, well, there it is on my phone. Thank you, Shaq, for sending me those pictures of Dick York and Dick Sargent, a big Bewitched fan. So those are the kind of dick pics I don't mind. All right. Any more questions? Oh, I see. Well, I can't really answer that question personally, but maybe on the DM side. Listen, y'all, I got music coming next Friday. My new record, number 8 in a row of 9, knocking them down like bowling pins. This next one's my most romantic yet. You think that song was romantic? Have I got a cuddle and a snuggle for you? Oh, yes, I do. And it is the way I love you, and it might just be your taint. What can I say? My name is Beau Nair, and I like hanging out with you. I'm trying to come on to TikTok Live to see what's going on, so it's not just, I'm just filming videos. I'm coming on talking to you, playing for you, getting these songs dusted off, so when I come out with my band, I can lend a hand across the land, dig you out of the sand, what's up, fish, and make it monumental. And I don't know if I have any fans out there to band fish like I am, but that song, Sand, oh man, I like the groove on that. I'm going to see him and the tour coming out to the West Coast, and they're going to play Sand, maybe. Oh, that'd be great. Got your boo. I'll take a whole list. You want to know you want to know what my list is? I can lay that for you. Halfway to the Moon. I'll take a Ghost, Anything off the old stuff I like. The new stuff is great, too. Fuego, The Line. I'll even take a Sigma Oasis. I'm already there. Oh, man, Trey, you devil, you sauce, man. Listen, to all you out there in Brazil, in America, wherever you are, I dig hanging with you, and I dig all the things that you're telling me about. I dig the fact that you guys are listening to my music and appreciate my songs. I'm not just in this as a casual hobby. I'm going to do a full-on takeover of country music. I'm going to get in with my salacious dick jokes and slip on out with a Grammy or two. Maybe open up my own wing of the museum that I'm going to build in my own honor. The Museum of Loins. Come salute. I'm going to give it a 21-gun salute. With no guns at all. Guns are blazing. Man, I don't even know how these comments going by so fast. I can't see, but Shaquille O'Neal keeps jumping in there. The Shaq attack. I guess he knows how to get in amongst his attackers and get to the other basket. Get in the keyhole. Make some shots. Don't stay in there too long without dunking in the basket, right? I know the drill. I know what's up. I know what the keyhole's all about. Ladies, your keyhole. I have the key to your keyhole. metaphorically speaking, in my songs. I discussed this yesterday. I was doing a little live broadcast, and my gentleman friends out there don't always have game. They don't always know what to say to you, and it's not because they're bad in their heart. They're just ignorant because nobody ever showed them the way. So in my songs, I'm delivering some things that I'd like you to hear. I maybe warm you on up to the idea of mashing up some lawns with somebody, having a good time. Widespread Panic. Space Wrangler, you guys hip to that record, right? Just checking. I'm just checking. You got to know the good stuff. Wrangling into space. Driving song. Yeah, I like that shit. That was back in some good times, man, in the jam era of the jam bands. You know my bands, we gonna jam. They ain't just gonna get up and play some country songs. We gonna fucking light you up. Synthesizers, fucking bass, thumping, drums, humming. I'm gonna get in there on the keys. I ain't even shown you my boogie woogie yet. I'm keeping my boogie all tightened up in my woogie. And when I unleash that on you, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it deeply. You're going to see, okay, I thought I knew who I was dealing with, but I didn't. Y'all, Joe Perry said it best from Aerosmith. You let the music do the talking. So I'm just telling you something's coming, but they ain't going to describe the magnitude of what's going to land in your lap, your heart, your soul, your ears, your mind, and your lovely lawns. Hey, speaking of lovely lawns, tell your mother I was very appreciative of the scrub down that she gave me with them lawns as I sang in my song. Them lawns, you guys heard my song Lawns? There's a song called Moist. It's right next to a song called Lawns. If I ever did them together, it'd be the Moist Lawns Jam, and I could probably work that, morph that in, right? Kind of do a little jammy wiggle where you don't know what's happening, and all of a sudden, oh shit, they turned it from Moist into Lawns. I'm turning Lawns into Moist is what I'm going to do. At one album at a time. And this next record, look, you guys know the story. I was locked in a cabin during the pandemic and had my jar of mushrooms and some sacks of fine cannabis out here in California. And I don't know, I cracked open the universe and the songs just came pouring out of me. And by album number 8, which is what's coming out next Friday, I got to tell you, I was getting pretty lonely up in that cabin with my own imagination, and I was starting to get them Popeye muscles. You know what I'm talking about? I think you gentlemen do. Oh, man. But my imagination, instead of exploding in a Lou Ferrigno Hulk, only the pants are left rage. And by the way, nice touch in the wardrobe. Everything fucking shreds off, but his pants stay tight. So you don't want to see no Hulk penis jumping out. We got to wait till 3D television, some shit like that. Whoa, the Hulk's penis hits you in the face. A man can dream, Marvel Universe. Hey, listen. Fucking around with you. But what was I saying? I don't even know. It's going by too fast. Everything's happening too fast for a reason. We got to get to the end of our journey together here today. But I'm going to jump on with you again and again, and I like to hang out. I was going back to my music. My album's coming out next Friday. It's a direct reflection on the point that I'd gotten. Towards the, I kind of thought the pandemic might at some point end, but at this point I hadn't quite had the hope that I was going to be totally out of it. So, you know, I had my imagination, so I was writing some romantic songs. And maybe my romance got a little saucy, but I think y'all like that about my music. So I got some good tunes coming on this next record that are, there's a song that's one of my deepest, like, love-making songs called Ecstasy. Not about the drug. I'm not into that shit. I'm into the feeling of ecstasy. I'm going to bring that back a little bit, that you feel when you're with somebody. And it has nothing to do with substances. It's the chakras aligning in your hearts and your mashing of your loins, right? You know what I'm talking about. Lawn mashers out there. Whoo! Lawn mashers, shit kickers, motherfuckers, cocksuckers, wheelers, dealers. I seen y'all out there. Good to see you. I'm in good company always. Like the Fellowship of the Ring, but more like a cock ring. But I don't wear a cock ring because you never want to get one of those stuck on you and you go to the emergency room and they can't cut it off because it's titanium, motherfuckers. Just tie a fucking yellow ribbon around it. Come on, Tony Orlando. Tie a yellow ribbon around my big old cock. Hey, man, let's keep working. Hey, come on, Dawn. Dawn is rising, and so is Beau Nair. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I just slip a couple things like that in there. Just check what you can hang with the humor. Because my humor can sometimes take off the rails. It's nothing personal. It's just I'm a 20th century man finding my way in the 21st century is what it's really come down to. being the silver tiger and all. Right, you heard that right. The silver fox. I'm the silver tiger. Don't forget it. All right, I'm just checking. So this record coming out, Ecstasy. Man, I laid down some piano chords like I was the feeling where you're just starting to, that kind of thing. Really nice and tickly. And the bass getting all in there. Ooh, with my Rickenbacker. Come on. I'm a Rickenbacker man. I used to play the old Fender Jazz, and I like the Fender Jazz. I still love the Fenders. I don't touch it at all anymore. The Rickenbacker's just it's dynamite. I got it because Geddy Lee had the black and white Rick. You also got Cliff Burton on a Rick. You also got Chris Squire on a Rick. Rick James on the Rick. Rick James on the Rick. There's a reason why he funked on the Rick. Think of a Rick as a rock instrument because of all the people rocking on a Rick. You can funk on the Rick. That's what I'm doing. Everything that you're hearing, listen to my records. 7 records out already. One coming out next week, and then one coming out in March, and then I'm going to cap the 9. And I got some other things lined up, but I'm going to cap the 9 because I need to get to the live stage. And I set myself up here with a pretty heavy job, right? But this record, I'm telling you, there's some stuff going on. I think you're going to dig. The first song out of the box, called Where the Sun Don't Shine, is just like a dance floor anthem. If you can hold yourself back listening to that song, you might be dead. You might have thrown a butt cheek at or something like that. Oh, my cachete is... Yeah, it's not happening. Cachete a cachete. Like Los Amigos Invisibles from Venezuela. I know my music. Come on, people. New sound of the Venezuelan gozadera. You guys are crazy. Shakira, you're crazy too. I love you, bro. It's cool. It's all cool. It's cool. No, I shot fake on you, man. I can't be mad at you're the one that introduced me to Pila Pashasa from Carallo Soroka. Damn. How much of a coincidence that turned out to be. I felt like Mr. Moto in one of those books. You ever read the James Marquand, Mr. Moto? You guys readers out there? Readers or leaders? Hey, don't forget it. I like to read a lot. Sometimes wonder if some authors from the past might just get forgotten about, even though they were great. Any of you Gen Z or millennials reading like Stud Terkel or some shit? I don't know. Gore Vidal? You digging in like, oh my God. You ain't even touching James Michener or shit like that, nothing. You read Stephen King because he's scary. Ooh. That it's a scary book. I wrote some fan fiction where the clown has some big breasts. It was called Tit. Tit. Ain't no Pennywise. More like a nickel. So listen, my peoples, my nickels, my dimes, my quarters, you're worth more than that. You're not just change to me. You're worth the whole enchilada. Really. It's a lot. The whole enchilada of love. Isn't that a Led Zeppelin dish? It's the weed. What can I say? Listen, y'all. I'm going to hip on out of there with the hop because I got to work on album number 9. I know. I just got done delivering the baby that is album number 8. I ain't telling you the title yet because I'm a hungry man. And when you see what the title is, you're going to know why. The title of the number 9 is going to just defy all description. But let me just tell you, I ain't doing anything but 110%. You know that. That's my whole role. So you know what's coming is going to be good. And I'll leave it out. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Good to see y'all. Keep in touch. Send me a DM. And I love you so much. Especially you down in Brazil. You guys are awesome, man. Peace out. Meus amores brasileiros. Ho, Beau Nair.